Hello, my name is Ross Treacle, and you might know me from the Real Estate Investing Success Series.
And hello, my name is Graham Treacle, and you know me as a national speaker on the subject of real estate short sales. Together, my brother Ross and I, we are co-founders of a website, reinvestinglink.com.
And today we're down on the Tennessee River. This river backs right up to my neighborhood, and I just wanted to show Graham a little bit about it and show him the parks that are back here. And while we were down here, we decided to shoot some video about the Kohlston Method. And there's 4 things in this video that we're going to be talking about the Kohlston Method. The first being what the Kohlston Method is. Then we're going to share with you how the Kohlston Method got its name. Third, we're going to be sharing with you how the Kohlston Method is going to change your real estate investment business. And lastly, we're going to be putting the Kohlston Method to the test. But we got to go on another location to do this, so come with us. So what is the Kohlston Method? The Kohlston Method is a simple 3-step method that is the lifeline or the lifeblood of the REI forms generator. So the first step of the Kohlston Method is to select your investment strategy. You just simply select one of the many investment strategies within the REI forms generator. The second step is to fill in all of the blanks within the REI forms generator that correspond to the investment strategy that you selected. And then the third step, and the final step of the Kohlston Method, is to print or email all of the contracts that are auto-filled for you. Now, all of this can be done in under 5 minutes, and we're going to put that to the test later on the video. But now we're going to the location and the place where the Kohlston Method name originated.
Hi, this is Graham Treacle. I'm standing here with Ross. As you know, we're actually in front of the first property that Ross actually bought, which is the Kohlston Road property, which is really how the Kohlston Method got its name. So here we are. The story goes quickly like this. Ross was in college, and now I'm a full-time real estate investor in Winston-Salem. So Ross is in Tennessee, I'm in North Carolina, and Ross approached me about helping him get into the house business. And I said, sure, just do these certain things. And so Ross put up a lot of signs. He almost got arrested in the process, and that's another story, and we'll share that with you in the success report. Yeah, it's in the success report. And so you can read about it there. It's a really funny story. And so Ross put out these signs, and we got a call in. And the call, the only way we could take this deal and make the deal work is that we had to take this property subject to the existing financing. Well, it was something I had never done before. So as being a mentor in this case, I went out and bought a course on how to take properties subject to, and it also came with a course on how to buy a lease option. Paid about $1,000, and what it did is it not only taught me about it, I knew the concepts, but really showed me how to put all the paperwork together. And isn't that what a lot of us are afraid about, is putting together the right paperwork? So I got this $1,000 program, put this paperwork together so that we could buy this property subject to the existing mortgage, and we really just found out that there were a lot of holes in the program. It was a little cumbersome. It really wasn't self-explanatory, and that's how the Kohlston Method and how Ross and I really gave birth to the REI forms generator that you're learning more about today. And I guess, Ross, if you can tell them a little bit more.
Yeah, so the REI forms generator, again, this is where the birthplace of it really came. We saw that the program that we were using was an imperfect program, and we saw holes in it and decided that, hey, we can improve upon it. But this is the reason why the Kohlston Method got its name. It got its name from this very first investment property that I ever did, which was an investment strategy that I had never used because it was my very first deal, purchasing the home subject to and selling it on lease purchase. So we just wanted to show you the house and show you the reason and the why behind the Kohlston Method got its name. And now we're going to go back to the office and we're going to put the Kohlston Method to the test, all the way from selecting your investment strategy to filling in the blanks that correspond to your investment strategy to printing and emailing the contracts as the final step. And now I made a bold claim in the success report, which again has a really funny story about this property and me almost getting arrested, that you really should definitely read if you have not done so already. But in there I also made a bold claim saying that you could go through this whole 3-step Kohlston Method in under 5 minutes. So we're going to go back and we're going to put it to the test for you.
Thank you, guys. And I just wanted to know, because Ross didn't want to make him blush, is that we almost made about $25,000 in this. And so, Ross, how did it feel to make $25,000?
It was one of the best feelings. And actually, in the success report, you'll see me walking away. They gave me $3,200, I think it was, in $100 bills. And I've got a picture of that. It was one of the greatest feelings I've ever had. That first deal, I was 21 years old. I mean, It was one of the greatest feelings.
And in college, so you can imagine the party that they had.
Absolutely.
So, see you guys in a little bit.
Okay, so now we are putting the Kohlston method to the test. As you can see, we've got a timer in the top right corner. I selected a standard purchase investment strategy. I entered in the file name, and now I am entering in the business information about the property. Actually, this is my business information, my personal information. So see me entering in these blanks and filling in these blanks, and then there is a really cool feature that's coming up here in just a second after I enter my email. You see those links that say apply business information as buyer seller, and I click that buyer link. So what it did was it took my buyer information that I had already entered, and it auto-filled the information down the rest of the way for me. So it filled in all the rest of the buyer information, so I didn't have to enter in any duplicate information. Now I'm entering in the seller's information, just going through these, and you'll also see the same thing under property information. It says same as buyer information above, or same as seller information above. So once I get to that here in just a second, I'll click the button that says same as seller information above here in just a second. So I'll click that link, and it autofills that information for me. The next thing is just to select whether it's a city, a town, or a state or commonwealth, and then you get to the next page. This is the second page of autofill information. As you can see, we've got calendars that pop up if it's a date. There is a number in front of the blanks if it's a dollar amount, so you don't have to enter in the number. You don't have to enter in any sort of punctuation type things like that. And as I'm going through these, I want you to pay close attention to a few things on this page. First being that the boxes that are in gray, those are just some basic information about the sections that you're filling out. Some of those will have hyperlinks. If for instance you need a mortgage calculator, then we'll hyperlink to a mortgage calculator there, so you can access that. But it just gives you some information about the section that you're filling in. The next thing that I want you to be sure to notice is the question boxes that are beside the blanks. Those question boxes, if you mouse over those boxes, what pops up is an explanation of what goes in that blank. So if for whatever reason you're unsure what's supposed to go in the blank, you can just mouse over that, and it'll give you a little bit more of a description about what the blank is and what you should enter into that blank. What I'm filling in now are some optional sections. I'm just filling in all these sections just to show you that any of these can be done in under 5 minutes. They're optional because these are contracts that you don't necessarily need to use, but we've included them for you, and it's very obvious which ones are optional, and you'll be able to tell. So this is the longest step. Obviously, you can see it's 3 minutes now, so clearly you can do this in under 5 minutes, and you can fill in all the blanks. The longest, honestly, process of filling in the contracts and going from selecting your investment strategy to printing the contract. The most tedious part is honestly probably waiting for the contracts to open. So you can open File Now, and then it's going to open it as a PDF. And so here we go, and we're starting to download it. And see, this has taken 25 seconds already. So this is the most waiting around you do. The rest of the time you can be filling in blanks. I really just wanted to put this to the test for you and show you that we can, and you will be able to do this in under 5 minutes. And as you can see here are the contracts. They're a little bit cut off on the sides. I apologize for that. It's just the way the screen capture worked. But you can see now that it fills in all the information for you. It's an absolute kick-butt program. I hope you enjoyed this video about the Kohlston method. We put it to the test for you, so here you go. Thanks.